when it comes to the overall reason why Kevin Durant left Golden State, it wasn't because of the altercation involving him and Draymond. He was already leaving Golden State before the season started. He just wanted another opportunity to win another championship and be able to three-peat, something that rarely ever happens in the NBA. That's why he returned for his third season in Golden State. He already knew he was done with that challenge and ready to move on to different challenges in his career. So I don't believe Steve Kerr and Bob Myers were the fallout. Draymond Green and Kevin Durant said, well, I think Draymond said that he told the front office, he said, hey, y'all going to mess this up. No, Draymond, it was already going to happen anyway. KD was already going to leave Golden State. But it's just like any relationship. You could be in a relationship for years. And because you may have children with the person, because you may have financial attachments to a person, you may stay in a relationship knowing that you're going to leave the relationship at some point in the foreseeable future. But there are times where things can happen and things can take place where it just confirms everything for you. And you say, I was leaving this situation anyway. This just was the icing on the cake. That was the situation involving Draymond Green and Kevin Durant. The altercation was the icing on the cake. It was already happening anyway. It was already happening. And that's why I said with relationships, you already can know 3 months, 6 months, or even a year or a year and a half, depending on what you have attached to the person that you're with, you may already know that you're leaving this relationship. And then there could be certain things that you find out that is the icing on the cake that says, okay, I was already out before. I'm damn sure out the door now. And that's why you saw Kevin Durant in the immediate aftermath, after the timeout and after the argument with Draymond, you can hear him clearly say, that's why I'm out. He was done. He was done in Golden State. But the argument with Draymond was icing on the cake. Now, another thing I want to say is the reason why the Golden State Warriors weren't able to three-peat had nothing to do with the argument between Draymond Green and Kevin Durant. They didn't three-peat because Kevin Durant got injured in Game 5 of the NBA Finals against the Toronto Raptors. He went down. Klay Thompson went down in Game 6. The reason why they lost in the NBA Finals had nothing to do with his argument with Draymond Green. They would have beaten the Toronto Raptors had Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant been healthy. Quit trying to tell us the reason why you weren't able to three-peat was because of the disagreement between Kevin Durant and Draymond Green. I'm not buying that. The reason why you didn't three-peat was because of your injuries on your team, KD, Draymond. It had nothing to do with the altercation that took place. So that's one thing I wanted to get out on my chest as well. I think they didn't three-peat because of the injuries. Because if Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson are both healthy, they would have swept the Toronto Raptors. With all due respect to Kawhi Leonard, two-time Finals MVP, two-time NBA champion, one of the best two-way players in the NBA, he would have gotten swept by the Golden State Warriors had Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson not got injured. Period. So those are my takeaways from the conversation between Draymond Green and Kevin Durant. I don't believe Steve Kerr or Bob Myers are to blame for the fallout in Golden State. Kevin Durant already had his mind made up. He was leaving Golden State. He wanted a new challenge.